Historical events of discrimination. The attack on the mosque at Ayodhya led to a rash of violence across the country. The events leading to the demolition of Babri Masjid and the aftermath of communal carnage mark a watershed in the history of free India. The year 2002 witnessed one of the most devastating riots in Gujarat, where mobs went on a rampage, destroying Muslim homes and businesses, killed Muslims, including men, women and children, and drove thousands of people away from their homes. The ostensible reason for this fury was the burning of a train coach that was carrying Hindu pilgrims returning from Ayodhya. 59 people, including women and children, died in the fire. This marks the first time when the state has emerged as a major player and actor in violence by mobs, a qualitative change from previous such situations in India. It is in this backdrop that one has to understand as to why it is only during the last decade and a half that secularism has come under a cloud and the concept of a Hindu Rashtra is being asserted aggressively. These acts of discrimination take place more easily when one religion is given official recognition by the state at the expense of other religions. In a democratic country like USA, the US Constitution prohibits the legislature from making laws respecting an establishment of religion or that prohibit the free exercise of religion. This means that the legislature cannot declare any religion as the official religion. In Indian secularism, the state can intervene in religious affairs. Indian secularism, though the state is not strictly separate from religion, it does maintain a principal distance vis-a-vis religion. This means that any interference in religion by the state has to be based on the ideals laid out in the Constitution. The Indian state is secular and works in various ways to prevent religious domination. The Indian Constitution guarantees fundamental rights that are based on these secular principles. Secularism begins in the heart of every individual. There should be no feeling of otherness, as we all have is a shared history. India being a traditional society that contains not one, but many traditions owing their origin in part to the different religions that exist here, has so far managed to retain the secular character of its polity. Ours is a society where Sufis and Bhakti saints have brought in a cultural acceptance for each other. Are we going to let it all go to waste and listen to people who have concern for their careers as politicians or leaders rather than our welfare at heart? Let us instead concentrate our efforts at making India a powerful and progressive nation.